everywhere. This is News 9 at 6.
Three children and three staffers are dead after Metro Nashville police say a 28-year-old woman walked into a private Christian school and opened fire. That's where we begin News 9 at 6. I'm Jamie Baker.
And I'm Dylan Cleland. Maggie Lemire from our sister station WTOV in Nashville has more on what we know so far.
Several people, including the shooter, are dead after shots rang out at the Covenant School, a Nashville private Christian school, Monday morning. Of the victims, students and adults died. Metro Nashville police killed the shooter, who they say was a 28-year-old female who at one point was a student at the school. Police say she entered the pre-K through 6th grade school armed with 2 assault rifles and a handgun.
She entered the school through a side entrance and traversed her way from the first floor to the second floor, firing multiple shots.
The shooting sparking an all-hands-on-deck response from local and state agencies. Blocks nearby lined with armed first responders. Parents and loved ones trying to get back to their students.
You just don't think this happens in your area.
And neighbors who live near the school emotional as they watch the aftermath unfold.
Just seeing the parents over there and coming up and breaking down, it was a lot.
Chantel Brooks, his son, goes to a school in the area. His school was put on lockdown because of the shooting.
I'm shaking. I don't even know how I made it down here because you don't know what's going on.
Brooks, like many others, feel no parent or child should have to experience this, a devastating event that's unforgettable for those who were able to live through it. Reporting from Nashville, I'm Maggie Lemire.
For the second week in a row, TSA agents at Pittsburgh International Airport stopped handguns from being taken on planes. Both guns were being carried by Pennsylvania residents on Friday. A Pittsburgh man had 12 bullets in a .40 caliber handgun, while a man from Wexford had 10 bullets in his 9mm handgun. They were the 4th and 5th guns confiscated at Pittsburgh International this year and the 3rd and 4th this month. The TSA reminds flyers that firearms are not permitted through security because passengers should not have access to firearms during flight. This applies even if you own a concealed carry permit or TSA pre-check privileges. Continuing coverage tonight as the cleanup of the toxic train derailment site in East Palestine progresses and crews look to answer multiple concerns.
News 9's Chloe Messagaitis spoke with EPA officials and has the latest.
Cleanup in East Palestine continues, and EPA crews have been working to remove contaminated soil, fight severe weather, and more. We spoke with the response coordinator out of Columbiana to hear more.
9,100 tons of that contaminated soil and 8.1 million gallons of liquid wastewater have been shipped.
What have you guys been experiencing in kind of cleaning that site up, putting the soil in the storage tanks, and making sure the rain doesn't impact some of your progress?
We were getting heavy rains coming in last week. We took a number of contingencies working with the railroad to make sure that we could manage water a lot more effectively this time around. And we were pretty successful. Just because of the direct rainfall onto the open excavation, we still had to collect a significant amount of water. It was less than 1 million gallons, so a lot less than placed into what we call frac tanks on site, large 20 to 30,000 gallon storage units.
And while Durno says the derailment site is stable, another ongoing concern, the lingering odor continuing to impact businesses and residences.
A lot of them have been dealing with that odor and are scared they're going to have to close down their businesses. Do you believe you're doing the most to get them back to work?
Yes, especially right now, because like I said, the heaviest contaminated material has already been excavated and it's now piled and covered. And the advantage there is we don't have a large area of contamination that's exposed to the air. So for the next couple of weeks, I think that the vapor issues and odor issues should be very minimal.
He adds once those north tracks are removed, they'll have to be extra careful with their air monitoring network as they'll be excavating highly contaminated soil once again. This to ensure high levels of odors or vapors are not present on or off site.
As for how long it'll take, Durno says it should take about 3 months, weather permitting. Stick with News 9 as we continue to bring you the latest. Reporting for News 9, I'm Chloe Messagaitis.
Power outages were seen through the region this weekend due to high winds and more. News 9's Jessica Riley has details on an update for Belmont County customers.
As the high winds and storms swept through the valley this weekend, many were left with storm damage and no power, especially in parts of Belmont County, being that they are rural areas.
As things escalated, we saw wind gusts in some places in excess of 60 miles an hour. The wind unfortunately came in after a lot of rain, so the ground was saturated, and what we saw was a lot of falling trees, a lot of broken limbs, and in turn, those broke some power poles, brought down lots of sections of line.
Owen says the company primarily works in Appalachian rural areas, which adds to the difficulty of restoring service.
We serve many rural areas of the state, lots of back roads, lots of hillsides and valleys. That presents a challenge when it comes to restoring power. Our crews at times have to use tracked vehicles or go on foot to reach power poles and lines that are down.
And he adds that the lay of the land forces crews to do more hands-on repairs, which can extend the process. In total, South Central Power had around 14,000 consumers lose power this weekend.
And we're closing in on our final numbers. We expect to have everyone restored back today. We're down to under under 100 outages as of 3 p.m.
And while you may know the basics of what to do when storms come through, Owen says you just need to be prepared.
The first thing is just safety. So make sure that around your home, that if you see any down power lines or any vegetation debris that may have come down along with some power lines, definitely stay away until the utility company has had a chance to come in.
A disaster kit is also recommended for homeowners. To find more on what you should keep in your homes in preparation, Owen recommends to visit ready.gov. Customers from South Central Power can expect to have their power back on by the end of today. Reporting in Belmont County, I'm Jessica Riley, News 9.
A slip in Jefferson County has caused one road to be closed indefinitely. Fernwood Road is closed to all traffic from Bantam Ridge Road to Cross Creek Township Road 181. This is a result of a landslip over the weekend, according to Jefferson County Chief Deputy Engineer Clay Marin. The slip has been moving slowly for months and finally grew to about 300 feet, which caused a nearly 60-foot stretch of a lane to be closed. Marin says crews are still monitoring the slip and close the road out of an abundance of caution. We will continue to update you as this story develops. Severe weather Team 9 coverage for you now as we take a live look outside. Through the lens of our tower cam, we saw a little bit of sun today, but some raindrops too.
Yes, and it's going to be a lot more raindrops here heading into the end part of the week. So for more, let's turn things over to Severe Weather Team 9 meteorologist Nathan Shutt.
Thanks, Dylan. Jamie, especially that Friday, Saturday looks to be our wet days for this week. And even before that, I still think we can get a little more precipitation, but it's more overnight into Wednesday night. Outside of that, still looking pretty dry. We've been tracking some of these light rain showers, some order in the order of some sprinkles at times as we've gone throughout this evening. Certainly nothing major, though. Our temperatures are sitting into the 50s, even 60 degrees right now into Moundsville. You can see where radar has been picking up some light returns of those light shower sprinkles. Even those are tapering off now at this hour. We'll be setting up for dry conditions tonight with cloudy skies. Cold start to tomorrow. Temperatures falling to around the mid-30s. After a cold start, it's on the chilly side. We're going to try to get back to 50. It'll be close. Most of us will likely end in the upper 40s, mostly cloudy skies. Can still pick up that stray light shower, passing sprinkle, some very light precipitations possible. But again, it's going to be very stray as we go throughout tomorrow. Just a slight chance to be picking up that, but better odds by Wednesday night that we'll be dealing with some precipitation and again going into Friday and Saturday. So coming up, stay tuned. We'll take a look at both rounds of those precipitation in your complete forecast.
Coming up on News 9 at 6, an unprecedented 24 hours in Israel as protests erupt. The latest from on the ground next.
You are watching News 9 at 6 with Dylan Cleland, Jamie Baker, and meteorologist Nathan Shutt. This is News 9 at 6.